Most of us don't actually know if we are any good at flirting. We don't even realise or understand what flirting is. It's something that happens sometimes when we are around someone that we find attractive. But the problem with this is that we can easily miss that mark. We think that we are doing incredibly well, but then the other person ghosts us or puts us in the friend zone and we think, was I too hard in my flirting game? Now, the only real way to be good at flirting is to learn. And we learn by doing and by educating ourselves. So today's video, I'm going to teach you some flirting techniques that actually work on the ladies so that you can go out there, practice them and win over some more high value ladies. Like and subscribe. Let's go. A good conversation never fails. Let's face it, women can talk for hours. They just need to be talking to that right person. You might not think of a good conversation as a flirting technique. It's just something that may happen on a date naturally. But without having interesting things to say though, your dates will be boring and the girl that you are with just won't find you that captivating enough to continue the relationship with. Are you starting to see why a good conversation is essential when it comes to flirting? So let's speak about this for a second. How do you actually start a good conversation? Well, it's not as difficult as you might think. You don't have to dive in and start with politics. Start by simply asking questions about her. This is your time to get to know each other a little better. Ask her about her likes and dislikes, what she does in her spare time. Ask her about her job and her goals in life. Does she have any siblings? Now, this is a good chance for you to both form a connection straight off the bat. If she, for example, has a sister and you have a sister, well, you already have something that you guys can bond over. And now that you have that connection, you can start diving into those deeper conversations. Maybe you could talk about your childhoods and where you grew up. Or you could discuss the industry that she works in or that you work in if you know enough about it, that is. Try to avoid those awkward topics like politics because even if you are both deeply emotionally connected, she could have completely different views than you and it's just not a good thing to talk about. So keep it light, but also go deep by talking about topics that don't hold much weight but are still interesting. Work that eye contact. Women absolutely love eye contact. In fact, it is how most women realize that you are actually interested in them. So if you are avoiding using eye contact as a flirting technique, you are majorly missing out. There are different types of eye contact, and we have covered these in a previous video, so do go check that out next. But you can catch her eye very simply from across the bar and then just simply smile. Or you could be looking straight into her eyes as she is speaking with you. If you both work in the same office or in the same warehouse, you could give her a flirting wink during a meeting. What I'm trying to tell you here is that our eyes can literally do so much and really do show our potential love interest that we do like them. So eye contact, let's be very honest, can make or it can break a date. And if you are looking around the room all of the time or looking at the floor, then your date will think that you are not interested in them and will immediately shut down when they are around you. If you are looking at her in the eyes when she is speaking, simply just nod along. Give her a couple of flirty winks as she stands in line for drinks, and she will definitely know that you are interested in what she is saying and that you are flirting with her, and that is sexy. Show her some sweet gestures. Yep, you guessed it, girls love gifts. And I'm sure you already know that girls love flowers, boxes of chocolates, and other thoughtful things just because. They do not expect these things, but they are so thankful when they receive them, and it shows them how much you feel. Gestures do not have to cost the earth or even cost anything at all. It could be as simple as paying them a compliment or taking them on a date to their favourite restaurant. Now, you might be thinking that you can save the sweet gestures until you are in a solid relationship. But the truth is though, if you don't pull out these things too early, she might feel that you're not interested. And sweet gestures really do show a lady how you feel about them. So if you do like her, then please show her. Smile at them a lot. Smiling is universally understood by so many different languages. It shows others that you are happy or that you like being around someone. When it comes to flirting, it shows the lady that you are enjoying her company. It's important that a girl recognizes that you are enjoying yourself because then she knows that you might like her. Women love it when a man makes that flirty eye contact and then smiles. It's literally the best flirting move, and you can do this when you are first trying to attract a lady. So make sure you are flashing that flirtiest smile and you will have the high-end ladies lining up. Pay them compliments. Just like they love the gestures, they also love compliments. Women really do love it when guys notice things about them and then point them out. Always make sure that your compliment is genuine and don't shower them with compliments because it will have less of an effect. You come across a little bit creepy. Every now and again, when you spot something like an amazing new dress that she's wearing, compliment her on it. It's also nice to compliment her on her personality. For example, you can say, "You are a really caring person. I love that about you." This is going to make her whole day, maybe even her week, and it shows her that you are listening to what she is saying. And if you want to be super flirty, you sense the time is right, then you could compliment her on her body too. Break the touch barrier. Touch is a huge part of flirting, and it adds another layer to the connection that you are creating with your lady. You will know when the time is right to break that touch barrier. It might be while you guys are together on a double date or whilst you are listening to another couple speak. You simply just put your hand gently on her thigh. It can also be when you are both on a date alone and she tells a joke, and then you put your hand gently on her shoulder. However you do it, breaking that touch barrier means that you both become even more flirty with each other. Mirror her body language. This flirting technique is amazing. If you are sitting upright, looking nervously into a lady's eyes, but she's sitting back, relaxed in her seat, then she will be able to easily see you for how nervous you actually are. So what you can do is mirror her body language. So if she's sitting back, you sit back as well. If she has her legs uncrossed, you uncross your legs. These might seem like small details, but in actual fact, if she feels like she's looking in a mirror, then she will feel as though you guys have more of a connection. And she's going to be thinking, wow, he is as relaxed as me. And we mirror people's body language when we like them or if we find them very friendly. So although she might not on a conscious level realize what you are doing, subconsciously she's going to pick up that you like her. She might also start to mirror your own body language, which is a great way to tell that she likes you too. So have a careful watch for that. Make your move. The final technique to tell you about today is to make that move. That's right, you flirted your way all the way up to this point. You have shown her all of your best techniques, and now there is really only one thing left to do. Be honest with her about how you feel. Now you don't have to make a big deal about it, just tell her, "I really like you. How do you feel about me?" Something along those lines. She will most likely tell you that she likes you as well, and then easily you guys can both move forwards knowing how the other person feels. So what do you have to lose? Make your move. If you think I missed something from today's video, let me know down in the comments. Give me a huge thumbs up and consider subscribing to make my day. But if you want to get your name rolling up next to my face, like these amazing people's names here, then all you have to do is click the link in the description bar below to find out a little bit more. Have an amazing day. See you soon.